this year.
Yeah. In 2020, we did at least one a week.
Yeah, so, at least, because sometimes towards the end we were doing like 2. Yeah.
Well, did you guys find, kind of the craziness of 2020 with having I guess it could have kind of benefited you guys a little bit from being able to put out your content from, being at home. Was that a benefit, or?
I think so. I think it benefited because we normally call people and just to have that in people's minds, like that we're just calling people and letting them tell their story.
Yeah, it kind of gives a lot of people the opportunity that they may not have had as much last year because they were staying home more and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's been good.
Yeah,
awesome.
So I want to know, like, who do you look to get inspired? Like, you obviously have a lot of good people around you all the time, but who do you look to get your inspiration from?
Honestly, I would say most of it is, all my demons I had as a kid. You know what I mean? It's like, I was a part of, I guess, child abuse through sexual molestation as a kid for like 3 years of my life. And what you have to do is, again, we were talking about earlier, it's either hurdle or it's fuel. And it took me a while to turn that into fuel. And once I turned it into fuel, I became addicted with drive.
Yeah, sure.
And then what I do weekly and every morning is I pick a different individual to study, and I'll watch videos. So I'll be like Bill Gates, I'll watch the Logan Pauls, David, Goggins, Joe Rogan. And Dana White's probably my favorite. I've probably studied that guy for 10 years, and I just take little bits and pieces of what I emulate or what I would like to emulate and make an asset to me. And then starting my morning off with, I think David Goggins is probably one of my favorite guys.
He's so intense, man.
He is. He's awesome.
If you can't get motivated by him,
there's something wrong with you.
And the cool thing is he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's like, if you don't like what I'm saying, then why are you even watching this? He's like, I don't care.
I think he has like 5, he follows like 5 people on Instagram.
That's it.
Yeah. But
probably his best friend.
That's it. Has like 30 million followers.
Yeah, he's got a ton. That. And yeah.
Well, what's funny is one of my, he's became a really good friend, Steve Weatherford. He was Super Bowl champ with the Giants back in the day, but he's one of our affiliates. And cool. I'm trying to think of the guy that Goggins went and lived with for 30 days. It was one of Steve's really good friends.
Oh, okay.
And what this guy wanted to do is have Goggins put him through what his, what's your daily routine like for a 30-day deal? And the wife was like, I thought he was going to kill him. It'd be snowing outside, and he'd be like, all right, let's go. We're going to go on
run a quick 25.
Yeah, just a quick 25, in 0-degree weather. It's okay.
I think the guy one time he couldn't do 10 pull-ups, and he's just like, all right, we're not leaving here till you do 300.
Yeah,
like, I couldn't do 10.
Yeah.
Do you know that David Goggins holds the record of the most pull-ups at one time?
He did. Somebody just passed it.
Someone passed it?
Yeah. He had it,
was
and
it
then somebody
4,000 or something like that?
Yeah, he had it, and somebody beat it, and
so
then he did
crazy,
it again.
Man.
Yeah. The guy who has it now is like smaller, and I think that benefits a lot because because he's a big dude, and if you weigh, he's probably weighs in like, I don't know, 200 pounds to something like that. That's kind of hard to have a pull-up record. So, but dude, he had it for a while. I watched the whole like competition.
Yeah,
he did it. It just
I listened
impressive.
to the Joe Rogan podcast that David Goggins was on, and he says at the first of the podcast, like, that David Goggins was the first one he's ever seen that got there early and started working out at his gym.
He was doing pull-ups, right?
Yeah, he was doing pull-ups when Joe Rogan seen him.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You want to get better at something, you got to do it often.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think he he wants the title for the hardest man in the world. I think he's right there.
He is right there, yeah, for sure.
So what about you guys? Who do you guys look into for, to hone yourself and to evolve?
So I'm old school, man. I listen to and read Jim Rohn. He's he's passed now. He passed in 2009, I believe, in his 70s. But I listen to a lot of the old dudes. I still listen to like some spiritual leaders, Deepak Chopra and Wayne Dyer and stuff like that. I like to really like hone in on my mind and how I can get that mind-body connection. And some of the nowadays stuff, I listen to a little bit of it. I read Can't Hurt Me, that was an awesome book by David Goggins and things like that. But when in terms of the stuff that I fill my mind up with are mostly the old school dudes. And then who do I use for inspiration? Dude, my why is always my family. I have 6 daughters, I have a beautiful wife, and I'm just so blessed to be a part that they have accepted me and my faults into their life. And hopefully I can be an inspiration to them for what I've overcome. So it's kind of a fuel, you know what I mean? We fuel each other. And I can honestly say without my wife, there's no way I could I would function. I mean, I'd have to. I know I could, but I don't want to know what that road looks like,
Roger that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So for me, my number one motivating person is Jocko Willink, and he's written multiple books on leadership and stuff like that, and I've read every one of them. And he has the Jocko podcast, and I am a religious listener to that, and so it's just he motivates me so much, and like his saying good and
for everything. Explain it for us. Yeah.
He says if you can say the word good, that means you still have some fight left in you.
It means you're still alive.
Yeah.
If you can say the words good.
You're still breathing.
Yeah, you're still breathing.
Yep.
So even when you're going through something hard, like good, his answer is good.
And
good.
If you can find the good in every situation, that makes life seem
There's nothing
simple.
that can tear you down.
Yeah.
And there is that, and that's I think that's the beauty. It's like no matter what bad or good thing that you're going through, there's the other side of the sword that, even the bad stuff, there's a gift. You just got to find it.
Yeah. Well, dude, it's been awesome having you on our podcast. I look forward to trying out some of Pure Spectrum's CBD, and maybe it'll be another thing to put in my arsenal of recovery products. That's for sure. But yeah, dude, it's been great. We want to invite everybody to like this, share it, and go check out their product as well.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to save 10% of their entire order, you can use the code IronWill at checkout.
There you go.
Awesome. Well, and again, man, it was thank you both for taking time to speak with me, and I appreciate you allowing me to be a part of your platform.
Yeah,
awesome.
For sure. It was a great conversation, and I feel like people can learn a lot from that have been through like a police situation or anything like that. Really anything. You can learn from anyone. So
it's been nice. I've been edified today. I've been lifted today. So it's been great.
Well, thank you guys. And if you ever need me for anything, let me know and I'll get some product out to you guys on Monday.
Okay.
Right on.
Thank you. And you have a good one.
Yep. We'll see you.
All right. You guys take care. Thank you.
See ya.
Yep.